Good morning, it's Wednesday, it's market day. Let's get in the van, van's all warmed up, and look at this thing up there. See that? Yeah, that's the sunshine. Oh man, it's already warm, I can feel it. It's going to be a sunny one today. Let me put this on track mode. Yeah, sun's shining. Been a long time. I haven't had a proper warm sunny market day for quite some time. It's going to be about 25, 26 degrees C today in the UK. I've had to pull out my little aircon unit, which I've charged up. So I've got my EcoFlow Wave 2 aircon, and it's looking like it's going to be a warm day. I've got 85 dough balls. I have got a banging summer special, which I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get on my way and I'll explain what the special is on the drive there. So let's go. Right, I'm sorry if this is a little bit loud, but I'm driving with the door open, as you can see. I can put my hand out the door. So, I'm going a different way today as well, because there's traffic lights, the usual route that I go. So I'm taking a bit more of a bumpy route, so it might be a little bit bumpy. But I tell you what, the minute it warms up, like this van just starts and runs so much nicer in the warmer weather. It was, you know, it was built for the US. It was built for that climate. So yeah, it always runs better when the sun shines, and it feels better as well. It's nice. Window open, air up the shorts. It's lovely. Anyway, today, yeah, we got an absolute banging special. So yesterday, like as the weather improves, I try and bring like a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more sort of you know, a little bit more summery, a little bit more light, maybe, like specials to the market. And this week's we're running, what have I called it? The Confizzle Drizzle. So basically, what I did is I got some nice little Santini tomatoes, and they've been confit. So basically, you cut all the tomatoes in half, put them in a big tray, like loads of olive oil. So I covered them in extra virgin olive oil, put some garlic cloves in there, like a whole garlic bulb, a little bit of thyme, a little bit of salt and pepper, and you basically bake it like in the oven, but at a very low temperature. So it's between like 95 and 100 degrees, and you confit them for like 2 hours, and they soften and they sweeten and they just become amazing. And what I did then was I drained off all the oil. I kept the oil. So I've got the confit tomatoes, and I kept the oil, and basically I wanted to finish this pizza with like a little balsamic drizzle. So I got some like a balsamic, basically I had some balsamic left, and I put that in my food processor, and I made like a balsamic I emulsified it basically. So, you know, oil and balsamic vinegar, they don't mix, right? And you've got to kind of like emulsify them to get them to mix, to turn them into a sauce. And you kind of do that via force. So in my food processor, I put 1 egg yolk, a little bit of mustard, and then I basically slowly started to drizzle in the confit garlic oil, like the tomato oil, and then just whoop it together, and it's made the most incredible kind of sweet, like balsamic-y and tomatoey and garlicky like little drizzle that's going to go on the pizza at the end. And I tell you what, it's going to lift the whole thing without being like super sort of vinegary and balsamic-y. It's amazing. It looks a bit brown because that's the colour it's come out, so it doesn't look particularly appetizing, but trust me, it's all flavour. So this pizza, it's a pizza bianca, so it doesn't have any sauce. So it's got like mozzarella, pecorino, fresh basil. I'm going to lay down a few of the confit tomatoes that have kind of like just softened. And then I roasted off some Romano peppers in my Gozney arc in the garden. So flamed them. They've just had a little bit of seasoning. There's like orange, sort of like these kind of like purpley red and yellow peppers. They're like the long, thin ones. Here's a picture of what they look like. And I tell you what, here's a picture of what the confit like tomatoes look like before they went in the oven, basically. And so it's going to get the peppers, it's going to get baked, and then out of the oven I'm going to finish it with a drizzle, maybe a little bit extra grated pecorino. This one, maybe I might even put a little fresh basil on it as well, just to even like lift it even further. It's going to be like just sunshine in a box, man. It's going to be so nice. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. I'll cook that one, I'll shoot a reel, I'll probably, you know, put it up on here or split screen so you can see what I'm doing. But we're going to be live today as well, so if you want to watch the live stream, then there's a link to it just here, and basically you can yeah, just follow along with that. But I'm going to close the door a minute because I'm talking and people think I'm talking with myself. So I'm going to charge to the market, I'm going to put some tunes on. Next thing you see will be me at the market, probably in the van setting up, or I might even show you a little bit of the setup. You've seen it all before, but it's nice to like go through it again and again. But yeah, it should be a good one. I'm going to shoot some different angles today. I'm going to have my Osmo, my Insta 360 up in the air on the wall of the van, shooting some different angles. And I've actually got one of the Insta 360 X5s on the way as well, which is a 360-degree camera. I'm going to hopefully start to get some pretty cool shots in the van. And I've seen that actually when you upload certain videos, if you upload them to YouTube, you guys can actually move around and choose whichever angle you want to watch at, which is going to be pretty cool and wild. So that's coming. I think that's arriving tomorrow. So yeah, let's get to the market and let's get sorted. Let's go. Right, we arrived. It is, I don't know what time it is actually. Let's have a look. I don't know what time I left the house. I've got to pop to the shops at 8:27. Right, let's put the light up. A lot of you might not know this. This is the van. It's parked up. I've got a light on the top, and you see this button here. If I press this button, the light starts to raise up because it is on an electronic actuator. And I've got to press the button. Just got to press this middle one where I want it to stop, which is about there. And there you go. The light is up. And then I just turn off. This is my like 12-volt panel. I've shown this on my video. I turn that off. I turn on my fan, and then I've got to go plug my water in and turn on my pump. I show you all of this on my video about the Chevy van. There is a whole video on this Chevy. So it looks like this, and the link to it is going to be up here. Basically, you can watch that now. You can click it next. I might even put it on the end screen and stuff like that, but it's a good one to watch because it tells you all about this van, like all the electric setup, everything like that. So instead of me going over it again, just watch that one at the end. All right, bye. Okay, so it is now, what is the time actually? It is now 9:26. So we're pretty much an hour later. Was it 8:27 last time I checked in, something like that? I'm basically fully set up. I've actually been taking my time. I just need to basically take my basil leaves off and fill up my gastro with those. But yeah, I'm pretty much done. Just got to put the menu on the outside of the van, and then we can start to make some pizza. But yeah, it took me a little bit longer to get set up because I had to set up this. I'll show you this actually. This is pretty cool. So see this thing here? This is my EcoFlow Wave 2. It is a portable air conditioning system. Right now I've currently actually got my phone in it just to keep my phone cool, because I'm going to be streaming and it gets hot in here. But this thing is basically just flooding me with very cold air. And if you come over here, if you actually have a look at the laptop, I mean not laptop, the iPad, this is actually the app. And right now the outlet temperature, hello, is 6.5 degrees. It's got 99% battery, and it's running, apparently it's set for 16 degrees on full thing, and it's just pummeling out cold air. So I can monitor the battery level there because it is battery powered. I've currently I've got it turned on as well, so I'm actually going to turn it off and then let it run off its own battery for a while to save my power. So this thing will just basically keep me cool. It's never gonna cool the entire space. Like, it's battling against too much heat coming out of these bad boys, but what it will do is it will keep me cool. So the whole idea, I'm just gonna put you here and get you to track me, is the whole idea is that it just floods me with like cold air, like 15, 16 degrees C, just to keep me from wanting to pass out in this van, because today it's a very hot day today. We're looking at 26 degrees, which is hot for the UK for this time of year. I used it all last summer. It's insanely good. It's called EcoFlow Wave 2. I actually use their battery powered products in my camper van. I've got one of their little like power bank things. It's called a River, and it's really cool because my van has a lithium leisure battery, and it has solar panels, but obviously I don't have an inverter like I do in this van, in the camper van. So if I want to power some small items when I'm not on electrical hookup, I can just use the little River, and it's really cool for just charging stuff up and in the back of the van. I can actually run I've got this thing called a Subliminal Nanofoamer Pro, which is like for coffee. It steams milk and it actually runs that, which is really cool because normally I'd need to plug that in, which is really cool, so I can make myself like a flat white or something like that when I'm out and about in the van. But this thing, yeah, EcoFlow, really cool. They've got the River, they've got the Wave 3 coming out in May, I believe, so not long to that, which means that this one's probably going to be discounted. I don't know what they've done to improve it, but I would suggest if you run a food truck or have a camper van or an RV if you're in the States, sorry, there's a spider there, or just go camping, because this thing acts as a heater as well in the winter. It keeps you warm. It's battery powered, it has USB points on it, USB-C, so you can like charge stuff up. It's a bit of a salesy post, sorry, but I absolutely love this thing. I actually bought this thing. I wasn't gifted it or anything like that. I did buy it. I then became an affiliate with them. So here is a link up here, and this is what it looks like, the Wave 2, the media picture of it. If you want to get one, then I will get a kickback if you use one of my links. They do some really cool stuff, but they do power banks as well. So if you like big ones, so if you wanted to not run like a petrol or fuel or diesel generator and you needed to power a few things like fridges and stuff like that, one of their power banks will literally run a food truck with all your lighting, a fridge and everything you need for a day. So they're really cool, they're silent, they're a bit pricey, but they're worth it, and they do loads of solar products as well. So yeah, get one of these, they're really cool. Anyway, that is my basil leaves all picked. That's enough for the day. I've got 400 grams of basil here, which is plenty for a day on the market. A couple of leaves per pizza gives me more than I need. That's a whole gastronom, and that goes in the fridge. So I'm going to write out my special for the day. I'm going to put the menu out, and then I'm going to bake you the pizza. Let's go. Right, menu's up, everything's set. I am going to shoot my reel. Now, I've shown you a video on how to do this, how I shoot my social media videos, so I'm not going to show you it. I'm just going to cut to the actual video. So here's the video without the sound. So I'm going to put this up on, I'll put it up as a YouTube short and as a reel, get people hyped up, get them coming, probably lay down some hip hop or something like that. So here is the reel basically. Here it is. Let's go. What's it going to be, guys?
So, one special and one... We'll go for the peddler.
Yeah?
Peddler? Yeah. Yep.
Cool. So it's one special, one peddler, yeah?
Basically the usual.
From visual, and there we go. Give it a tap. No, it's good. I'll tell you what, it's really good. I just baked. I was just editing the video, and I had a slice, and the rest of it went to the paella man. And because I always bake it and try it, and it was, yeah, it's got a lot of flavour. It's nice and fresh.
Sounds awesome. The POS is turned on.
Is it not? There we go. Yeah. It's all right. Just sparking. It's probably just warming up. There you go. You know what you said, POS. You know what that meant.
What it's called?
Yeah, point of sale. Yeah, point of sale system. But a lot of people just say, "Oh, the thingy's not working," or the what's it.
Fair enough. But I wasn't sure about, so I was contemplating.
That's cool. It's perfect.
Yeah. I call it
the POS. There you go. I always get people say, "What POS system do you use?" It's Zettel, by the way. There you go. You guys been alright? Been enjoying the weather?
Yeah.
Well, he's complaining about the weather, but I'm happy.
Don't do that.
It's too warm for me, but...
This is nothing. This is April. This is like, it's freak weather for April, to be honest.
It is freak weather.
I've had to like get my air conditioning system out and everything because.
Oh yeah, I've noticed some changes in your equipment there.
Yeah, I mean, so this comes out when I need it. My phone's in here at the minute, keeping cool, but it just floods me with like air conditioned, just cold air basically to fight against these.
Yeah,
so it's much needed. So you'll probably get about 50 degrees in here today.
Oh wow!
I mean, we're already up at 44, and it's not even. I'm not even busy yet, So.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it gets super warm. I think did you not have? Yeah, didn't you have one a little while ago? The one with no cheese.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember.
I'm pretty sure you've had one before.
I do remember we were like we did go through all the items.
I'm big fans of cheese.
You like cheese? Oh, right. Okay, I tell you what then. Next week, I'll give you a marinara. I'm not going to do it today because I need to sell some today, but I'll give you one to try next week. And I guarantee, because a lot of people, like you say, they don't trust it. They don't want to buy it because they think it needs cheese. But it's such an underrated pizza and it's so good. Yeah, it's definitely worth trying at least once.
I gotta be honest with you, it's hard to beat the peddler.
Yeah, I get ya. But
It's hard to beat the peddler. The specials do give it a run for its life, but
Yeah.
the peddler is.
I know what you're saying. It's got it all.
Yep.
Let's go.
Oh, and that already smells amazing.
Yeah.
This one's super vibrant. I took so this menacing looking bottle is just pure flavour.
Oh really?
So I made the tomatoes. So I confit the tomatoes for like 2 hours.
All right.
So it's basically just put them in oil and garlic, just drained in oil in the oven for about 2 hours, and then I took all the oil that was left. I drained them off, and the oil that was left, like all the tomatoey sort of seeds and stuff, settled to the bottom. But I wanted to have like a balsamic drizzle on this one at the end to liven it up, and tomatoes and balsamic work really well together. But I didn't want to just have like a store-bought balsamic. So I did use some store-bought balsamic because, I don't have a barrel of aged balsamic vinegar. And basically put that in my food processor with a little bit of mustard, a little egg, like egg yolk, and then you just slowly, over about 20 minutes, drizzling in the oil as it's whipping it together, and it emulsifies it. Because, they want to split. They don't want to live, oil and balsamic don't want to live together. So, yeah, and it turns into like this, like really nice, really sweet kind of punchy. There you go. There's that one. Sort of amazing sauce to finish the pizza. That goes on the special, yeah.
Lovely. Can't wait to try it. Yeah,
this one. Amazing. This one gets your honey, and this one. It's just flavour. You don't need a lot of it because it's quite punchy. I'm just going to show that one to the camera. There you go. There's today's special. And I'm going to show that one as well.
Yeah.
And there you go. There's the peddler. Wicked. Guys, enjoy. Oh, it smells good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. very much.
Veggie ones on top. I'll see you next time. See you later. Take care. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
There you go. 10 o'clock in the morning. Sales already done. I've already sold 2 as well before we even started for later. So we got ahead of ourselves. This is good. This is good. Right, I'm going to edit this video, which you've already seen, but I haven't even edited it yet. So I've got to get this done. I'm halfway through. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back. Right, so it's 11:15. Sorry if you get like a little bit of a wind noise because I've got the air conditioning system and it's blowing onto me. You might get a little bit of that. I've just set up my live stream. I've served a few customers. Probably what we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've done 5 pizzas. It's not many for this time of the morning on a day like today. Hoping it picks up. But yeah, we'll see what the day brings, right? Just charging up my other camera because I'm going to get some other shots for you from up here. I've got a little magnet thing. Oh, that is really hot. Put that probably up there so I can get some shots with the other camera. I might actually just cool that down a little bit by putting it in there. I'm keeping my phone cool. My phone is actually put in the tunnel of the air conditioning unit just to try and keep the battery cool. I'm pretty sure this camera that you're on here just told me it was overheating because it is already 55. Check this out. Whew, it's hot over here. It is already 55.2 degrees in here. It's already got to 55.4 because I had one of the ovens up quite high. Someone said to me the other day, why don't I put the fan on? So if I put the fan on, it's fine. It essentially, like, it's just too loud. It's right above my head, and although it does clear, it also pulls the hot air basically towards my face. So it's actually better to kind of, I use it every now and again. Ideally, when I built the van, like I said before, the only thing I'd really like to change on this van is I'd have a fan here and one here, and I'd have them so they're adjustable. So I'd have one right there in front of the oven, just on basically sucking the air, and that'll be getting rid of the hot air. And then I'd have one at the back of the van, putting cooler air in, and it will just be recycling. So if you are building a pizza van, 2 either side, I mean, if you can fit an aircon unit in and you have the power to run it, then do that. But like I say, these little things are really cool. It's just got cold air flooding me. Just going to check what it is on and out. Battery is at 71%. It's currently on max. We've got 9.3 degrees coming out of the air intake, or the outlet. That's not, it's not outtake. That's something else. And yeah, so that's just going to keep me cool anyway. But hopefully we're going to get some customers soon. I will come back when we're busier. Right, 12:20. We are 30 pizzas in pretty much. And there's a big queue. There's busy day. Fellas, what's it going to be? Nice. Paying separately?
Yes, please.
Cool. Give it a tap just below. 2 specials coming up. Next one, give it a tap. Oh yes.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful, thank you guys. Ladies, thank you. Cheers. Take care, thank you. Fellas, how are you?
Doing all right.
Very good, very good. Second week in a row you're around. What's going on?
I'll be here for a while, though.
Oh, okay. Shame. Just getting used to having you back. New rules. Give us a minute, guys. I just got to do these two. So the special today for the stream is confit tomatoes, which I cooked yesterday for like 2 hours, and then you got roast romano peppers. So it's a pizza bianca, so it doesn't have any sauce, so the cheese makes the sauce basically. So you've got pecorino, mozzarella, basil. These are the peppers. Oh, boss man, no worries, thanks. And then these are the peppers, and then it gets finished with a balsamic and a confit oil emulsion.
You're talking to yourself
I am basically talking to myself. Yeah. Just someone asked what the special was this week, and I haven't baked one yet for a while, so. Oh shit.
Oh, I know why. But now the value of the stock went down.
Hard problem to have, extra salary.
Do you want these up top, guys, or are you just going to take them? Yeah. Just get myself all mixed up. So I had to use the meaty one for your one, because I want the veggie one. Right, I'll put the veggie one on top. Okay, right. Who's next? Peddler, nice. Give it a tap below. And next. Hi. Yeah, cool, thank you. There we go. Give it a tap. And for you? Special? Yeah, sure. It's taking ages. You say Enduya, did you say? No, special, sorry. Go for it. Give it a tap. Alright, 3 up.
picnic.
Teresa still lives here. He's just above I
Knew that place first from me. Yeah, so.
Okay.
Your one is there, the veggie one.
Thank you.
It wasn't in Do You and a Peddler, wasn't it? And then yours is special. Yeah?
We'll sort it out.
Not yet.
Take the top
They all look good, so.
And the queue now. We've done well.
you can figure out which one is which.
Yeah.
Especially with these.
I don't write on the boxes. I don't make it easy for you guys. That's just going to slow me down.
We
Anyway.
can recognise what these are now.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. Much appreciated. Take care. Right. Hello, sirs. How are you?
Can I get a puzzle, please?
Cool.
I'll take the bit. 2 puzzles.
Give it a
I had a question about your ovens.
Yeah, go on, shoot.
Are they gas?
These ones, although I'm running them on gas, they are dual fuel.
Oh,
So you can run these ones on wood, gas, charcoal, yeah, whatever really.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they're pretty cool. I've got one in my garden at home, and most of the time I'll cook on wood with it.
Nice.
They're really quite versatile actually. Yeah.
Have you got the XL ones here?
So no, these are domes.
Domes.
So you're thinking about the
I'm
Arc.
thinking about the Arc.
So the Arc is gas only.
Okay.
Arc is a wicked. I've got an Arc XL at home, but I wouldn't be able to have those in the van because they don't have the flues,
Okay, yeah.
and they don't have a like proper gather at the front where all the fumes go up and stuff like that.
Okay.
Oh, the Arc XL is really good though. Yeah, I use that. I use mine quite a lot. I cooked the peppers in it for the special
nice.
yesterday. You can do all sorts in the Arc actually. You can actually do a bigger pizza in the Arc XL than you can in these, although these are a bigger oven. Because the opening of the Arc XL is actually 18 inches wide.
Okay.
The stone, it's 16.8. Sorry, and the stone is 16 inches. Just over 16.8. And these ones, the opening with the attachment I've got is only 13.5, I think.
Okay.
Without it, it's 16.1. But because of the way the burner's placed, you can't put a 16-inch peel in easy.
Okay.
So you kind of max out a 14-inch peel in these ones, whereas the Arc XL, you can make a 16-inch pizza.
I think the XL. 16 minutes.
It's cool because you can do like low and slower ones like New York style stuff a lot easier in that one.
Okay.
Because you launch your pizza and you can just turn off the flame
Ah, interesting.
and just let it sit. So you get it to like 350 degrees there on the stone, and then just launch the pizza and turn it off and leave it for a few minutes. And then when you want to finish it off, you just turn the flame back on and give it a bit of colour. It's good for steaks, chicken wings,
Yeah, I've
fish.
seen you cooking some burgers.
Yeah. So I was at Gozney's offices on Friday, and I was using the Arc XL, and we did smash burgers.
Oh.
And they were like some of my best ones.
Wow.
Even though I've got like a flat plate thing at home. But I tell you what, the way they came out was actually better than what I normally cook, which is mad. I have affiliate links, so if you want to, I'll get a kickback.
Yeah, that's
I mean, I don't have any discounts or anything.
No. I
unfortunately.
was looking at.
But,
I want to make sure you get it.
Yeah. So if you go onto my Instagram, YouTube, whatever like that, you click my bio link and you just click on one of the links in there, then it'll put a cookie on your device, and it'll go back to me.
Excellent. Make sure
I mean, I either do that or go and shop local. There's a few local shops that stock them. If you actually want to just like walk into a shop and buy it, then by all means do that.
Where can I get one round here?
There's a place called there's one in St Albans, there's a stockist, the Gozney stockist called the Outdoor Kitchen Collective. They're up in Woodcock Hill.
Yep.
and they'll stock ones so that you'll be able to go in there, check them out, look at them, and walk out with it like there and then. I mean, I won't get the kickback, but I don't mind. It's good to shop local and support them. So, wicked, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, you got yours. Yeah, check them out. There's if you want to go for Alton's Barbecue World, they're in Essex, like down towards Southend. 45-minute drive, but they've got some wicked stuff there.
Fantastic. All right, thanks
All right.
very much.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Hi. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. You're good?
Very well. Yeah, very well. Hot.
Good. Yeah, I bet you are.
What's it going to be?
Can I get a margarita and a pepperoni, please?
Of course. Yeah, it's actually cooled down in here. I thought it was just going to get hotter, but there must be a bit of a breeze out there.
Yeah, it's alright.
We're at 46.9 in here in a minute. Yeah.
Well, when it's like this, it's just hard to resist the pub gardens as well.
I bet. Should make a deal with the boot that you guys could go down there.
That's got I love that pub actually. They do quite a good menu as well.
They got nice tacos, haven't
Yeah,
they?
really nice.
I did a collaboration pizza with them once actually. We did a birria taco one.
I did you? How did it turn out? Nice?
Oh, it was incredible, absolutely incredible. It was just like a massive taco basically, but with pizza dough instead of like the actual taco, which was insane. Margarita pepperoni. So the cheese they use is quite similar to like the mozzarella.
Okay.
So it all kind of worked very well. Might have to revisit that and do something again.
Do you ever sort of base yourself outside like a pub garden or?
No, so I used to do like the pub sort of scene, as it were.
Yeah.
On Fridays and stuff like that. And used to do pub pop-ups.
Yeah.
I don't really need to now, to be honest. I used to do like the Mermaid at the top of town.
Yeah, yeah.
Years ago, I used to take my bike because I had a bike trailer when I first started. I used to go in the garden, and then in lockdown, they were actually really good. They let me use their. So when they were essentially only doing pickup and delivery, you know, pubs they ended up delivering booze. It was a really weird time. And they let me pick up in the car park, and so I was there on like Saturdays using it as like my little hub.
Yeah.
Cool. And I would bring people in on like 5-minute windows, like pick-up windows.
All right.
And push them to go and get takeaway beer as well. So they come in and get pizza, the pre-booked pizza.
You're just looking for anything to do at that time.
It was mad.
Yeah.
So we used it, and we did delivery. I had Ben who worked for me. He was doing the deliveries. And because there was no one going anywhere, there was no one on the road, he could literally just park his car in the middle of the road and like jump out and do his delivery. And he was anywhere and back within 5 minutes because it was just, there was no one around, no traffic. And it was insane.
Funny enough, that popped up on my TikTok like central London over lockdown where it literally
just
was like,
ghost
like
town.
an apocalypse.
Yeah. It's like Walking Dead. So, yeah, it was good times. Crikey, I remember I was selling them from my house on Wednesday. When I couldn't come to the market, I was doing it from my house.
Do you live in St Albans?
Yeah. But I was only doing it for like, I'd let people on my road come and collect.
Yeah.
But then everywhere else was like delivery, and it was half a mile. And the first day I went live with it, I only had, you pay for both, I'm separate.
Yeah, both.
Margarita pepperoni. I only had 400 odd quid's worth of pizza, and within 3 minutes I had orders of like £1,300 worth, and I was like, oh shit. And every Wednesday I was selling out within like 30-40 seconds, and it was mad. So
you're hoping for another, well, I'm sure you're doing alright now.
it was good fun. It was good fun.
Yeah.
I'll see you later, guys. Thanks. Lovely stuff. Thank you. Cheers. Take care. Thank you. Hello, sir.
Hi, can I get a margarita, please?
Margarita, of course. Give it a tap just below.
Now you're kind of like, if she comes, it's fine. Like, it's not that, like, if she comes, you're like, oh, it's Are you taking something like a bag? You've got like a bag. Yeah, you've got that.
Wonderful. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Take care.
No, I mean, I guess it's not really going anywhere. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it has to do with pretty like solicitor. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Hi there.
Hello. Can I have that one sizzle chisel, but
Yep.
without the balsamic drizzle?
Yeah, sure. Give it a tap just below. Could you... Sorry. Yeah, sorry, that's been quite popular, that one. I just sold out. Disappointed people. Okay, so it's quieting down. It is now 2:47. We're pretty much finished up. Got a few left. I'm just going to bake a couple off for my friend Alec, because I'm pretty much done. I've got to bake a couple for the family, so I'm going to do that, and then we're done. So I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, if you want to watch the live stream, it's here. The whole live stream for the day, like I said earlier. And if you want my dough recipe that I make for the van, for the business, then check out this video. And make sure, guys, subscribe. Yeah, if you're liking the videos, if you like what I do, subscribe. I am like pretty much at 90,000 subscribers. I want to get to 100k. When I get to 100k, I'm going to give something away, something cool, to my YouTube followers. So check it out. Subscribe. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to smash these last few pizzas, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.